My name is Kevin Miller. I'm with NPA North. I'm going to talk a little bit about just different variances of fielding a ground ball. Oftentimes indoors and with youth baseball, guys get kind of stuck on the same drills, and they're told to chop their feet, catch short hops and long hops, and that's a good thing. But what I've noticed over the years is guys get kind of stuck in their feet. And so a couple things I want to talk about is that if you're actually trying to recognize hops, one way is to actually see the ball as it's touching the ground. And one of the ways you can do that is to actually count the hops. And one of the fun things that we do is not only do they count how many times the ball touches the ground, but when they announce it out loud, they say it in a different language. So they can say it in Spanish, they can say it in Japanese, they can say it in English, whatever they want to do. It gives them some fun to being able to do it, and they actually pay attention to the hop selection. We're trying to catch short hops and long hops. And I think that oftentimes young players always want to go in to catch the ball. And now you need to do that if the runner's fast and you don't have a whole lot of time, but oftentimes kids get eaten up because they try to go get a short hop, but they're actually not able to get to it. Whereas if they would have either stayed back or dropped back a little bit to turn an in-between hop into a long hop, that can be beneficial for them. If they move their feet and they get in their ready position and they think that they're going to get the short hop and it's out in front of them a little bit more, they might have to keep their fingers down and rake through it a little bit more. Having stale feet is going to be the demise of an infielder. The best infielders to me don't have to have the best hands if they have really good feet. If you have really good hands and really good feet, you're a very good infielder. If you have one or the other, you're probably pretty mediocre because you need to have both to be very good. One of the other things that you can do is take your glove off and do all of the drills with your hand, because it's such a smaller surface area that it makes you be a lot more specific with why you catch short hops that go straight in your hand. Those in-between hops really will eat you up. The long hops you can see for a long time. I can catch them with my bare hand. If I have my glove on, there's some wiggle room. So if you really want to do a progression, have the player start without their glove on, just using their bare hand. And then once they get it down and they're catching short hops and long hops well, they're moving their feet well, have them add their glove and it'll be a lot easier for them to do. Another thing you can do is have them take their shoes off. A lot of times, guys, if we're really worried about moving our feet to put ourselves in the right position to catch short hops and long hops, if you take your shoes off, and I have my socks on this turf here, or on a field even, your feet want to slip out. And so if you have your shoes off, it makes you keep your knees over your toes, you stay dynamically balanced, and it allows you to move your feet correctly to be able to dictate what hop you want at the right time so you get the hops that you want to make a good play. These are just a few things that we like to do with our guys indoors. It's a long winter and we have a limited amount of space, but if you're creative and you're into it, you can get your guys better in a small amount of space if you have good intent and you get them to play hard and have fun while they're doing it.